What's up, LinkedIn, YouTube, Vimeo, wherever you're checking out this video. My name is Simply D, and I want you to think about it. A couple things on my mind today I want to talk about. First of all, I apologize to y'all. I was supposed to bring you this video on Monday. This is when I record my videos Sunday night to try to get them to you on Monday. It is now Monday night, so you won't be getting this until Tuesday. I apologize for that. But couple of quick things on my mind. It's going to be a short video. Couple quick things. Number one, Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles, as everybody knows, the Eagles won. I don't remember the exact score, but I know they did win against the New York Giants. I say whoop-de-doo. I don't see no solace in that. The Giants are a horrible team. They're horrible. They don't have a win. They can't really score. They can't defend against the run. They can't defend. They barely can defend against the pass. They're a horrible team. So, you know, I'm not a detractor of the Eagles because I love the Philadelphia Eagles. But to say that this was a good thing, we needed this win, you shouldn't be in a do or die situation 5 games into the season. And then when you win against a garbage team like the Giants, think that means something. That being said, I'm not going to say a whole lot about it because I'm trying to make it a point of when they win, just enjoy the win. But it's hard for me to enjoy a win against a team that's winless. Including yesterday's game, they're 0-5. How do I take solace in that? You know, if you want to impress me, winning against a 5-0 team. That's pretty much all I want to say about that because we did win, so go Eagles. I look forward to more of that. I'm kind of, contradicting myself with my statements and then saying go Eagles, but I love the Eagles. But on to my point, what I want to talk about. I want to talk about just in general people. People are soft, man. I learned that through the years, through the last couple of years, people are soft. As Americans, as black people, we love to complain. We complain about everything. I got 3 examples in particular about soft people who complain. One guy I work with, I can't say his name. I can't even say what department he works in because he'll know I'm talking about him. But this dude complains all the time. He complains about everything. He complains about doing his job. He complains about not doing his job. He complains about other people's job. He complains about everything. As soon as he comes in the job, he got to complain. And it's really getting on my nerves. I don't like it. I like the guy, but I don't like the complaining. He's a real cool guy. He's an older dude. But he complains all the time, man. And it makes him as cool a guy as he is. It really makes him seem soft because he complains so much. Another person I know is a guy that I know. He's an acquaintance. I'm not really close to him, but I know him through acquaintance. He works at a place that I frequent all the time. This guy, he's another complainer. He complains about his mother, and for months now, he's been telling me he stopped speaking to his mother because she stabbed him in the back in 2004. Now, I was under the impression that his mother literally stabbed him in the back. That would be cause not to speak to her. But that's not the case. I found out last week that when he says she stabbed him in the back, he means he literally said she effed me over, and come to find out it wasn't even really her. It was a man that she was seeing that stole some money from him, and he quit talking to his mother since 2004 because of something somebody else who she's acquainted with did. The third example is a guy that I go to the gym. I go to LA Fitness, and it's a guy there, this little Jewish guy. He's always talking about his divorce and his ex-wife and how she messed him over. She took his credit cards and ran up like $100,000 in credit card bills in Walmart, Kohl's, and Target. I don't see how you could run up $100,000 in bills at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Walmart has $100,000 worth of merchandise. But anyway, this he said she ran up like $150,000 worth of bills, credit card bills in Walmart. Now she's with another man. He hopes she die. He doesn't love her anymore. And that's cool, well and fine if you feel that way about your ex-wife if she's done something like that to you. But stop complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see this dude, he complains, complains, complains. And it gets on my nerves. I hate it. Stop complaining. You a man. Man up. You know what I'm saying? Man up. That's what's wrong with this people. We complain. We people are soft now, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to handle things. That's why so many problems in this country. People don't know how to handle their problems, so they just leave them alone, and the problems just fester and grow bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you got a cancerous sore on your arm, if you don't go to the doctor and do nothing about it, it's just going to fester. It's going to get bigger. It's going to start to stink. That's what happens. People are soft. They want to complain about everything, but they don't want to do nothing about it. Like this dude on my job, man, he complain. All he does is complain about the job. The job is this. The job is that. The job. It's not the best job in the world, but it's a job. He's been working there for like 10 or 15 years, and from what I understand, he's been complaining for 10 or 15 years and ain't never did nothing about it. All he does is complain, yell and scream, and then goes back to work. If you're going to complain, if you're not going to do anything about it, then don't complain. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Stop complaining and do something. You know, if you don't like the job, try to change the job. If you don't like the job, get another job, but don't sit there and complain. Same thing like these other two guys, man. They sitting there complaining like this, especially the little dude, the Jewish dude at the gym, you know, complaining about his wife. You know what I'm saying? He complains about he lives with his friend. He's homeless. He lives with his friend. That's never happened to him before. Then get some place to live. Get your own place. Stop bugging your friend. You know what I'm saying? Your friend don't want to hear your problems. Your friend don't want to hear about you because if he's doing it to me and everybody else at the gym, then he's doing it to his friend. He's complaining and bitching about his wife all the time. Nobody wants to hear that. Stop. Man up. I mean, come on, man. What happened to that Marlboro man? What happened to that dude? We're all like the song say. We're all the cowboys. What happened to them rough and tough dudes that got knocked down and beat up and got back up and went on with their life? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like you know we kids, man, and we don't Americans. We don't know how to handle problems. We don't know how to handle problems. You ain't the only person that ever had a problem. You're not the only one that your mom messed you over for a dude. You ain't the only one whose wife ever ran up a lot of credit card bills on him. You're not the only one who had a bad job that he didn't like, that he wanted to move on from. But don't sit there and talk about it and complain to everybody else and then go home and just don't even think about it or do anything else about it. You know what I'm saying? Make a concerted effort to do something. You know, if I'm not happy with my life. I'm not saying I'm not happy with my life, but I think my life could be better, and I'm on a mission to make my life better. I'm on a mission to make more money in my life, to take this comedy career to the next level where I can make a lot of money and be happy in my life and make my family happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit back and say, I wish my life was better. I wish I could do something different. No, I'm gonna go out and make my life better. You know, Nas says something real interesting and something I like to quote in one of his songs. He said, "Everybody talking about being rich. You want to be rich, then get rich." And I know it's not that simple, but again, it is. You know what I'm saying? It is that simple. Just go out and do what you got to do. Don't sit there and complain about it. You know, do what you got to do. Nobody likes a complainer. I don't want this to sound like I'm complaining. I'm just putting my own thoughts out there, something for you guys to think about. I know you know somebody like that. I actually know a person on Facebook. I'm not going to say her name, and I'm not going to say her situation because she'll instantly know who I'm talking about. This chick don't do nothing but complain. She bitch and complain all the time. And I used to be friends with her, but I could never be friends with her again because she just, oh my God, she just complains so much. Oh, I hate that bitch. She just complain all the time. Um, but that's all I wanted to say, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting short on time. This was only supposed to be 10 minutes. But um, I mean, we got to get out of that habit of complaining and not doing nothing. You know, in the 1950s and 60s, black people didn't just complain. They were people of action, especially in the 60s and the Medgar Evers and Martin Luther King Jr.'s and the Nelson Mandelas. Those people took action, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't sit there and complain. When things was wrong, they got up off their asses and they grouped together the people, and they went out there and took and made things happen. That's what we got to get back to, man. I think that's my point that I was trying to make, man. We just got to make it happen and stop complaining. Damn, I'm getting tired of people complaining, man. Everywhere you go, people complaining, but it's just the people that's closest to me. I just want to slap somebody, man. Just slap them because they complain so much, man. My wife have all the reason in the world to complain, man. You know what I'm saying? She got heart problems. She just finished fighting cancer. You know what I'm saying? But this woman don't complain. She in pain all the time, but she don't complain. She don't. I never. When I ask her what's wrong, she always say nothing. There's never a time she say, "Oh, I'm hurting." Then she just say nothing. I mean, she take it like a trooper, man. She take it. She don't complain. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna have problems, you're gonna have things wrong, and you're gonna complain about it, go away from me because I don't want to hear your complaints. I really don't. I don't want to hear your complaints. That's really all I wanted to say about that, man. I rambled a little bit in this video, and I'm really sorry about that. But it just gets my goat to hear people complaining and not doing nothing about it. That you know. So if you got any questions for me or any comments, hit me up, man. I'm waiting for y'all. I'm here. You know, I'll answer your questions. I never gave y'all my email. I think my email is ddman500 at AOL.com. My Facebook is you could just put in Daryl DARRYLE Monroe. That's my Facebook, Daryl Monroe, or Simply D or something like that, and it'll come up. And just hit me up on Facebook. Hit my email. Sorry, hit up my email. Any comments are welcome. Positive and negative comments. I just want some feedback, questions. Just give me some feedback. If you send your comments, I'll read them on my next video. Questions, I'll try to answer them. So hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking forward to it. Once again, October 18th, I'll be at Freddy's Tavern. I'll be headlining that show. That's actually my own show. I'll be headlining it, so check it out. I got not James Royale, I got Omar Scruggs, Tony Viejo, myself, and Josh Bennett on the show. These cats are funny, so come check them out, man. I got a host. I don't know who's hosting yet. I got to get somebody to host the show, but it's going to be an awesome show. Tickets are only $10. It's going to be a blowout. Check me out now before I get big and you have to pay a lot more to come see me. Check me out. And as always, like I always tell you, think about it. Peace.